and welcome to another exciting edition of the Property Show. Today, we are exploring investment opportunities in the Nanyuki region, a prime destination for investors. We'll also catch highlights of the just concluded Nanyuki Realtors Expo.
This year's theme for the Realtors Expo is eco-friendly property development. I can say that we achieved that.
On the home ownership segment, we debunk the myth of property acquisition as an expensive process.
Wakati nilisikia tunajengewa nyumba, nilifurahi sana kwa sababu nilijua nitatoka kwa nyumba ya rent.
Also lined up, catch expert insight.
The first thing that we are going to do to make housing affordable is by managing the cost of land.
Internet solutions for your home with Telkom and much, much more. Send your comments and questions on our Facebook and Twitter pages and let's talk. Sit back and enjoy the adventure. As always, there is something for everyone. Last week, the Property Show was in the Nanyuki region, a prime destination for investors at the just concluded second edition of the Realtors Expo. This time round, the stakes were raised with exhibitors coming from everywhere, including Kisumu City as well as Mombasa County. Aspiring home buyers and potential investors had an opportunity to interact with everybody in the real estate value chain. I can tell you, Nanyuki region has evolved from the population growth, tourist attraction spots, devolution advantages, and being the home for the British Army Training Unit. This region is definitely the flag bearer of Laikipia County, boasting of being a certified business district and leisure hub. Indeed, a prime destination for investors. We kick off with an award-winning luxurious pool villas. This country resort has everything plus fun, beauty and adventure. Welcome to Mayan Villas.
Mayan is an exclusive development located within the cosmopolitan town of Nanyuki, consisting of exquisite pool villas with majestic views of the Mount Kenya and Roidaga Hills. It is situated 2 kilometers off the Nanyuki-Dol Highway and 20 kilometers north of Nanyuki town. Mayan is easily accessible by a 20-minute flight into Nanyuki Airfield out of Wilson Airport, Nairobi, or by a scenic 3-hour drive out of Nairobi. A great investment opportunity in Laikipia County, where one can find all the major banks and shopping amenities. Schools within the area include Braben Nanyuki International School and Brickwood Schools. There are also university campuses such as Kenyatta University and Karatina University. Hospitals close by include the Nanyuki Cottage Hospital and Nanyuki District Hospital. The objective of the Mayan development is to create a high-quality, fully serviced environment with a range of activities intended to attract visitors all year round. The development has a dry stone perimeter wall on the frontage with an electric fence. Each compound has a swimming pool, a children's play area, an outdoor barbecue garden area, and wild manicured lawns. a central common parking with pathways leading up to the villas, accessible either on foot or using golfing carts provided by the management company. Ample green spaces to be enjoyed by the residents. A restaurant designed to offer high-quality hospitality services to residents and visitors. Owners have the option of turning in their villas to be managed by Falcon Heights Management Company. The residents will enjoy water parks, nature trails, and a sports center offering basketball, swimming, tennis, a spa. The site has a 2-acre training and event square that can host weddings, social and corporate functions, camping, outdoor training, and sports activities such as jogging, cycling, horse riding, and nature trails.
You can treat yourself to a vacation or choose to stay here forever by owning a piece of this 84 acres of lush beauty. Mayan Villas has an option for both. During our stay in Nanyuki, our guests and the Nanyuki residents had the opportunity to join our signature bus tour. Let's get a glimpse of how the day went. Our first stop was Bongo Court. These 2- and 3-bedroom affordable apartments are in close proximity to the best wildlife reserves. Let's have a look.
Bongo Court apartments are located at the heart of Nanyuki, next to the Nanyuki Sports Club. This project consists of 56 units with 14 2-bedroom units with a plinth area of 116 square meters and 32 3-bedroom units with a plinth area of 144 square meters. Accommodation features include spacious lounge cum dining area, open plan kitchen, visitors cloakroom, doby area, 1st and 2nd bedroom with a common washroom, master ensuite bedrooms with built-in wardrobes, spacious balcony with beautiful views. Salient features include 24-hour manned gate, perimeter fence and CCTV cameras, cabro-paved driveways, ample parking slots, solar water heating systems, backup generator for common areas. This development is a 10-minute drive to Cedar Mall that offers shopping and banking amenities.
Affordability and prime location makes this project a perfect place to call home, as well as a great investment. Our next stop takes us to Mountain View Estate, a haven nested in the greenery of Nanyuki Forest. This 5-acre piece of land has a 3-bedroom house with exceptional views, natural vegetation, and animals. Here is more.
The Nanyuki development consists of 3 bedrooms, property in a 5-acre piece of land. Accommodation features include lounge area, kitchen, cloakroom on each floor, 3 bedrooms, underground studio, and spacious veranda. Salient features include 60,000 liters of water capacity tank, play area, a river within the property, natural vegetation, and all-weather road network.
The scenic views of this home is unbelievable. Famous music legends have recorded in this haven studio too. Seeing is believing. Call us and we'll arrange private viewing. And for those looking for land to build custom-made homes or just for speculation, our next stop has got you covered too. Hidden Hills Woodlands are fully serviced plots in a gated community. they come with approved house plans too. Let's check them out.
Hidden Hills Woodlands in Nanyuki is a gated community located 17 kilometers from the CBD using Nanyuki Dol Highway. The project is 300 meters off the tarmac road and has 45 fully serviced plots. Features include ready approved house plans, perimeter fence, utilities such as electricity and piped water, swimming pool, basketball and tennis courts, children's playground, ample parking, cabro paved driveways and street lighting.
In today's vibrant real estate sector, we all want to be part of a cosmopolitan region with growing prospects. Nanyuki region has it all. Next, we catch up with Realtors Expo, the organizers of this event, and their take on the real estate outlook of the county.
This year's theme for the Realtors Expo was eco-friendly property development. That was our theme, and it's something that we seem to be achieving. And because from one of the exhibitors who was at the Realtors Expo, that is Correc, dealing with renewable energy and also in plastic recycling, using plastic to recycle materials that are used. For example, they have cabros, they have roofing materials that they have made from recycled materials. So I can say that we achieved that, and I think it was creamed up by our guest yesterday, the PS for planning from the national government. And if you listen to his presentation, it was about the Agenda 4 the government is pursuing on having houses that are affordable, and affordable goes very well in line with the eco-friendly property development. On the second day for the Realtors Expo, we did the bus tour. The bus tour involved 3 groups. It involved the exhibitors, appointed people from the exhibitors who are to do the property tour. We also had people who wanted to know more about Nanyuki, so they had subscribed for the property tour. Then there are also people who were just walking in to attendees for the Realtors Expo, who also wanted to know what this bus tour was about. So from more than 100 that we took round, they were able to learn more about the property dynamics for Laikipia. They're also able to learn the types of developments that are happening around, and they were at least able to understand more about land and the developments going around. So for the people that were not able to attend the Realtors Expo, we still have something for them. At the end of this month, that is June, or in early July, we are still planning another property tour with the property show. So we'll be announcing still on TV with Nancy about the property tour, and for those who missed, they'll be able to get an experience of the property tour to understand Nanyuki and its environs. One of our very exciting projects, and it was part of our exhibition in 2018 Realtors Expo, is a product we are calling Disco ya Kilimo. Disco ya Kilimo, we've realized once we sell people land, we also want to know what are you doing with the land. So the bigger percentage is people who want to buy land to develop. We have a small portion of people who are buying land so that wait for prices maybe to hike, and then they maybe can sell it later. Those are the speculators. But we've realized that Kenya has agriculture as one of the things that we should pursue, because once we sell the land and people are within our environs, what they feed on. So we thought we should now come up with a project that once we sell you land, we also teach you on the farming techniques that you should use. So that's why we saw a Disco ya Kilimo stand, because we'll engage some experts to teach people on what agricultural crops to do, and the ones that are viable for food crops. So D-Square Kilimo will be one of our exciting products as we head towards the end of 2018.
Next, recently, Kenya Power launched a first-of-its-kind power substation in East and Central Africa. What does this mean to Kenyans at large? Let's find out more.
This is a very memorable moment for me. Particularly because this project was started when I was still in Kenya Power. I think it is a very important project. It is indeed a project that is a milestone in this region. 220 kilovolt gas insulated station is not anywhere else within the East African region. This is the first of its kind. Running a 220 kilovolts cable now all the way from Athi River coming to Embakasi, and then from Embakasi deep inside the city is really a milestone achievement for this country. A 220 kilovolt cable, not an overhead line. And then getting a 220 kV substation within and in very close proximity to the city center, serving the industries and also serving the central business district is really a very welcome gesture, particularly because of the impact this substation will have to the industries and to the CBD. So I look forward to a very satisfactory service in terms of the quality of power, reliability of power within the CBD and also within the industrial area. Indeed, considering that manufacturing is one of the big four, this substation has come at a very opportune time. I want to assure the industrialists who are present here and who are going to be the main beneficiaries of this particular power supply. Reliability helps both the industries and also Kenya Power. I am sure those industrialists who are here will confirm or testify to the fact that when they have to run generators as an alternative source of supply, it is very expensive for them. For Kenya Power is a loss of opportunity because they will not be able to sell as many units as they would normally sell. So when we enhance the reliability, we benefit both the supplier and also we benefit the customer.
An initiative such as this that improves the quality of power and especially in close proximity. I don't know whether you thought about it in terms of location. To locate it so close to industrial areas sends a very good signal. So for that, we congratulate Kenya Power, we congratulate the Ministry of Energy, and we congratulate the contractor for that supply. But please do not rest on the issue of cost. It is critical as we attract more industries, and that is the work our department is focused on. Increasingly at the top of the agenda, where we are speaking to new investors, is comparison of our cost of 16 cents and comparison of offers in other locations, whether it is 4 cents, whether it's 5 cents, whether it's 9 cents. So cost is still a critical factor when investors are making a decision, just as well as reliability. So let us work together to keep the promise. We have made a promise to industry, you've made a promise to industry of targeting 9 cents, and that is something that we'd all like to see. delivered, because I have to say it will make a difference, especially for our small and medium enterprises. We're working to upscale them, and a lot of the work and the support of government is going to upscaling industry. But when they are confronted with high power costs and unreliable power, it makes them choose trading instead, and that will not employ our children. So I think we will work together, and we commend this work, but we also ask our colleagues to continue working, and let us all support each other to ensure we can deliver reliable and affordable power towards driving our industrialization agenda.
I must say, all these developments in the energy sector have direct impact to Kenyans. What do I mean? Frequent power blackouts will be a thing of the past. We may no longer need backup generators. Unbelievable. Quality and reliable electricity will now be top-notch. Next, let's catch up with what the Realtors Expo had to offer on the accessory spots. We caught up with Chloride Exide, offering a wide range of innovative energy solutions. Let's find out more.
Chloride Exide has been in existence since 1963. We have 50 years experience in automotive batteries and 25 years experience in commercial solar installations, which include solar water heating, power backups, and standalone solar electric systems. The key and the most point that I'll be talking about is our after sales and customer service that we provide, such that most of our products offer warranty. And in case you have an issue with one of our products, you could always come with it to our outlet and have a look at it. If it is something that is installed, because we do installations, we shall come out and look at it and grant warranty where it is applicable. We as a company decided to come to Realtors Expo here in Nanyuki because it is one of the biggest expos in this side of the country. And Nanyuki is very fast growing when it comes to property owning and housing developments. As such, we see a base where clients can quickly uptake some of our products, which include solar water heating and solar panels. For new homeowners, we have very affordable and custom-made solutions that we can offer to them, which include solar water heaters that currently the law requires, if you have at your home that you're using more than 100 liters of hot water a day, you're supposed to fit in a solar water heater. We could also offer power backup solutions. Another product that we could also offer to our solutions is what we call photovoltaic systems. This is a combination of panels, charge controllers, inverters and batteries, and specially designed for customers who are off-grid. That is somewhere where you do not have power.
The cost of this one and
the solar water heater.
Yeah, the solar water heater.
We have three sizes: 100, 200, 300 liters. So depending on the capacity that you want, we normally size it on the showers that you use. So if you're talking about 2 to 3 people, a person takes about maybe 30 liters. So if you're talking about 2 people, you're talking about 60 liters. So it depends on the capacity that you want. This is the actual size of the 100 liters. Talking about 50,000 buying. Installation included, we'd be talking about 65,000.
Can you also connect it to electricity?
Yes.
Okay.
In terms of June, July, when we have overcast days, you can comfortably connect it to Kenya Power and boost it up because it's just that you have sunshine, it's not enough, so the electricity puts it up kidogo.
Next, Woodchem, home of pressure-treated posts, providing fencing solutions. Let's hear more.
Woodchem is a company that was established in 2013 to tap into the vast knowledge of fencing and utility gun posts. Our main business is the treatment, supply of treated fencing and utility gun posts throughout the country. We came into the wood by realizing that there was a vast need of this product, particularly in the Laikipia Plateau. As you all know, Laikipia is a vast plateau. There are parcels of land that people are subdividing every now and then. As I told you earlier, there is no single piece of land that is under development without a pole. And on realizing that the poles that people have been using get to lot within a short span of time and they get to replace, we thought it wise to give people value for their money. So once this pole has been treated, it will last between 25 and 70 years, depending with the conditions that the pole has been subjected to. Woodchem, as a company, once we sell you our products, we guarantee you of the service that it's going to offer you. And in the event that there is a fault in any of our processes, we are always willing to take our liability and we replace poles. We've come into the Realtors Expo to showcase our product so that we may get to be known by many people, because we believe in the Expo, it's an opportunity whereby many people are going to come in and see what different exhibitors are showcasing. The other services we offer is the treatment of wood. Clients can bring in their wood, we treat that wood for them so that that wood will serve them longer, and by extension, we are going to conserve the environment together. First and foremost, when you buy treated fencing and utility gun poles, you do not only build projects that last, but you conserve our environment, and this is how you do it. When you go and buy a pole that has not been treated, it's most likely going to serve you for 2 years. It will get rot, and you'll go back again to harvest another tree. But if you buy our pole, it's going to serve you for 50 years, and in that period that it will be serving you, you'll give space or room for our forest reserves to be there.
The accessory spot is where we get inspired to create latest design in everything you need in a home. Catch an eye-opening story on home ownership, how to enhance your home internet with Telkom, and much, much more. Don't go away, we'll be right back.
Hey, I'm Tracy.
And I'm Stacy.
We finished
each other's sentences.
We look the same.
We sound the same. We basically are the same.
Except I'm on Telkom and she's not, so I get to call a lot more than she does.
You do?
Of course. How long can you call with 9bob on your network?
Like 2.5 minutes.
For 9bob on Telkom, I get free Telkom to Telkom calls all day.
What? Your on-net calls are free?
Yup. And I call other networks at 2 bob per minute. That's cheaper than it costs to call within your network.
Lies.
So true. Sis, why don't you get a Telkom line? Acha kuwa tururu. Think.
Enjoy free Telkom calls and call other networks at 2 bob on the Niaje bundle. Dial *544#. Join Telkom, where every bob counts. Telkom, moving with you.
Welcome back. You're watching The Property Show. Let's get insights on enhancing your home internet with Telkom.
I'm so privileged to be part of this expo, because here we came to bring our services nearer to our customers, and also to make sure that they get some of our products that we are offering currently, and even much more. There are many exhibitors who are coming here, especially people who are on real estate. And when they are building their homes, we are offering solutions for internet, basically Wi-Fi, especially this router. So with this router, you can be able to get Wi-Fi at home. It basically uses a SIM card, and when you load your bundles on this SIM card, you are able to get Wi-Fi, to share Wi-Fi together with your family. And right now we offer it at a cost of 4,000 a month, which is an unlimited bundle, and with that you are able to enjoy your Wi-Fi. Again, in the office you can use it for your office. It has ports where you can be able to plug in LAN cables, and you can use it in the Wi-Fi. Plus also, if you have laptops or gadgets which are using Wi-Fi, you're also able to use Wi-Fi from the same gadget. This gadget is capable of accommodating 32 users at a go. So with 32 users, you can comfortably use this gadget. When you compare telecom with other internet providers, telecom is so affordable, and you get value for your money. At telecom, we say every bob counts, so you are able to get value for every coin that you spend on telecom network. At telecom also, we have postpaid offers. For example, when you have your SIM card, you can, at only 2,499, you are able to get 25 GB of data. You can also get 800 minutes talk time, 3,000 SMSs, valid for a month. I would always advise our customers to keep checking on our website, www.telcom.co.ke, to check out any new offers that are coming out on Telcom network.
I decided to take telecom home internet solution because I found it more efficient for me to do my office work at home and also to help my kids do their studies through the internet. I have been using telecom home internet for a period of 6 months right now. My experience for the time I have used the telecom home internet, the speed is okay, simply because the number of people whom we use it with it at home is a total of 4 people only, and I haven't found any hitches so far from the time I bought it. Me and my 4 family members, we have been able to use the plan for the 2,000 monthly subscription without any hitches and any problem for an unlimited period for 1 month.
Indeed, Telcom has new possibilities, keeping us connected in our homes, offices, and moving with us. Whilst in Nanyuki, we caught up with the Principal Secretary of Housing and Urban Development, who spoke to us on the affordable housing agenda. Let's hear more.
What we want to tell all our young people is that there are many new jobs that are going to come from this construction boom that we are going to have as a result of this affordable housing. Statistics show that to build one house, we're going to create 5 new jobs. So you can multiply that, 500,000 houses times 5 permanent jobs. That's a lot of jobs that are going to be created, and those jobs are going to be targeted towards our young people. There is also opportunities for entrepreneurship. So we have ring-fenced certain works that are going to be undertaken by the young people, by our women, and for our people who live with disability. The first thing that we are going to do to make housing affordable is by managing the cost of land. So government is packaging land in very strategic places. We are servicing the land. We are also working towards reducing the cost of construction. The land makes about 40% to 60% of the total construction in Kenya. Construction cost, we believe that we can be able to shave another 10 to 15% through adoption of industrial techniques and also adoption of alternative building techniques, meaning that we can build faster and we can build at scale. The other thing that we have to do is obviously processes and legislation. We have got 34 legislations and laws and statutes that we are currently tackling. Incentives, taxes, and so on and so forth. We are giving a lot of incentives to just create the conducive environment for these houses to be built. And lastly, of course, is the cost of financing. We are tackling the cost of financing through looking at the supply side and the demand side. On the supply side, we have put together an off-take model where we are incentivizing our debt providers to give them a clear exit after 5 years of the debt. Whatever units are not going to be bought through this affordable housing, as long as you're within our development framework, we'll buy back. On the demand side, we are setting up a Kenya Mortgage Refinance Company, which is going to refinance mortgages, ensuring that we give you long-term tenure. And also reduce the rate of interest. For those who can afford a mortgage, it's a fantastic instrument, but we know the majority of Kenyans cannot even afford and cannot qualify for a mortgage. So for those ones, the intervention is going to come through National Housing Development Fund, which is already being established, and that is going to provide a tenant purchase scheme or rent to own at very favorable rates. It's a flexible structure, so we can, for us to be able to make sure that whatever you're paying for rent today, you can be able to pay and own a house. It means that there's elements of flexibility within the National Housing Development Fund. The Kenyans have got every reason to be skeptic because far too many times projects have been started, they've stalled, and even affordable housing, we know in the past it was there and the houses were built and they were taken up by people who did not deserve them. So in this time around, what we are saying is that there will be a system which is foolproof, that will allocate the houses. I will not be, even for my own relatives and my colleagues and friends, I will not be able to allocate your house. But for you to do that, you need to register, you need to start making a contribution, and then the system will run a lottery. And that lottery is the one that is going to allocate your house. And if you don't get first time, the second time, the weighting is higher on your side. So there is a clear way to ensure that if you register and you're paying, you will get a house.
Here at the Property Show, we understand the evolving real estate landscape. If you're looking to make sense of how to maneuver the market, we'll be sure to help you. Just call on us. Sometimes back, we highlighted inspiring home ownership stories on a group of Boda Boda owners in Kitengela who have succeeded to construct homes with a daily contribution of 100 shillings only. Unbelievable. Today, the story gets better. In Nanyuki, we caught up with another group of Boda Boda owners with a daily contribution of 50 shillings only. They are now proud home owners. Let's hear more.
Nabosa Housing is a circle owned by Boda Boda riders in Nanyuki. We started in the year 2011 as a circle. Then in the year 2014, then we registered the Nabosa Housing Cooperative. Kwa hii housing yetu, Nabosa Housing, we have 140 members. Na kwa hii project yetu ambao tumeanza hapa, we have 120 registered members about what own the project. In the year 2014, kuna tangazo ama habari, ripoti ilikuja kwa news, tukaona vijana wa bodaboda kule Kitengela wakiwa wamejenga nyumba zao. From there, we decided ya kwamba tutaweza kuwatembelea tusome na wao. Laikipia County Government waliweza kutusponsor, wakatupeleka kule, tukaweza kusoma na wao for 2 days. Then from there we decided ya kwamba tutakuja kufanya the same thing here in Laikipia. I told you we registered our circle in 2011. Then we stayed for 3 years with 300 members, and in 3 years we had only managed to save 80,000 only with the 300 members. Then 40,000 from the total was owned by one person. So the 40,000 ndio ilikuwa ya 299 members. So wakati tuliona hii kitu inametendeka Kitegera, tulitaka kujua na shida yetu ni nini. So tukataka kuenda kule Kitegera. After Kitegera, the benchmarking, tukadecide ya kwamba na sisi tutaanza ile hali ya saving. As we came back, tukasema ya kwamba sisi tutakuwa tuna save 50 shilling per day towards the project. But first of all, before tuingie kwa project, lazima kwanza empower ourselves kwa saving. Tukaanza kusave the 50 shilling per day per member. Then we saved for one year. From there tukaona ya kwamba tumeweza kupeana maloans na pesa siko nyingi kwa akaunti yetu. Sasa tukakumbuka sasa maono yenye tuliona Kitegera. Now there we decided ya kwamba tutaanza kutafuta shamba ndio tuweze kujenga nyumba zetu. Lakini kutoka wakati ule tukajua ya kwamba tukiwa pamoja tunaweza kupata kile ambacho tunahitaji na tuipate kwa haraka. So tumekuwa tukiencourage our members wakuwe wana save kila wakati. But si wote ambao walipata ule mwito. Even kutoka kwa benchmarking, si wote. Wengine wetu walitoka, hata yule mtu alikuwa na 40,000 alitoka. Tukabaki na 40,000 peke yake, then tukaanza hapo. Then from there wengine wakatoka bado, wengine wakaigia wapya. Lakini for now tunaweza sema ya kwamba tumeenda hatua nyingi mbele because hata membership imeweza ku-increase out of what we are doing. I told you we started saving 50 shilling from November 2014. We saved for 3 months the 50 shilling. That is the minimum. Then from there tukaona ya kwamba tumefikisha pesa tunaweza nunulia wenzetu kwanza motorbike. Tukanunulia watatu motorbike za kwanza. Hiyo ilitujega sana sababu ilituuza kwa wananchi ya kwamba tunafanya kitu ya maana. From there tukaendelea kusave kidogo. By mid 2015 tulikuwa in a possession ya kuweza raise the deposit ya hii shamba. The cost of this land is 7 million because it is 6 acres na eka moja tulikuwa tunanunua na 1.2. Then sababu wakati tulienda Kitegera kuna mambo ambayo tulifunzwa na wale vijana wakatuambia ya kwamba hawakuweza kumanage kufanya hiyo kazi yote on their own. Walipartner na National Housing Corporation. Na sisi tukaweza kuapproach Nachu. Tukawaambia tuko na hii maono, tuko na hii pesa na tuko na hawa watu na tungependa kufanya vile tuliona Kitegera. So walitukubali, wakatupatia condition sawa. The condition ni ya kwamba you raise the 20% of the required amount including hii alert. Kama shamba inatoka 7 million, you raise 20%. Then hawa wana facilitate na the 80%. So we did the same. Tukawaita, tukaregister na wao, tukawapatia the 20%, wakakuja wakatununia shamba yetu ya 7 million. Then ikifika wakati wa construction, tuliweza kupata the structure, zile nyumba zenye tunataka, wakafanya the drawings, then tukajua the costing, the total cost of the building. The same case, tukaraise the 20%. The 20% ndio waweze kutujengea. So we did it, then wakaanza kutujengea. Right now, mahali ambapo unaona nyumba zetu zimefika, ni wao wamefanya hiyo kazi, sisi tumeraise only 20%. The other 80% tutalipa after mtu akiingia kwa nyumba yake.
Mimi nilijoin na bossa Sako in 2014 wakati ile group ilikuwa imetumwa Kitegera ilirudi na good news. Nilikuja Nanyuki in 2002 na kutoka hiyo wakati nimekuwa nikiishi nyumba ya rental. Na sasa wakati nilisikia tunajengewa nyumba nilifurahi sana kwa sababu nilijua nitatoka kwa nyumba ya rental. Bahari hii nyumba ziko kutoka town sio bari. Na tena unajua nikiingia hapa najua for example nimeishi kwa Rad Road for more than 20 years. Nikikosa kulipa nyumba mwezi moja atakuja anifuki. Hakuna wakati landlord atakwambia asante. Lakini nikiingia hapa nikilipa hii nyumba, hakuna mtu atawahi nibishia hiyo mlango akiniita rent. So hiyo ni kitu moja inaniweka moral. After 5 years kulipa hiyo nyumba, hakuna mtu tutaulizana na yeye.
Inspiring indeed. Now we know you don't need to break a bank to own a home. If you're looking to climb the property ladder, visit our First Avenue offices and we'll hold your hand every step of the way. That's it on the Nanyuki Region Special Edition. I must say, timing is everything when it comes to investing in real estate. Join me next week, demystifying the pros and cons of buying a property off-plan. We shall also highlight some interesting projects available in this space. Thank you for watching The Property Show. This conversation continues on our social media pages. As always, there is something for everyone. Kwaheri.